So what is up, everybody? Going to do a quick video for the patch 1.07 jutsu rebalancing. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to go down the list and tell you what's been changed in case you don't know. My sources are a Reddit post. I will put that post in the description. Outside of that, their sources are the official Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker website. The translations took some time and effort, so definitely shout outs to all those people on the Reddit for the work that they do. But without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm just going to cover all the changes that have happened to jutsu and which jutsus have been affected. First and foremost, Rasengan now has some super armor so that you're not getting hit by kunai when you're doing your charge. Next change is going to be Rasen Shuriken got a bit of a buff. It can now break sand shields, earth wall, and wood wall. Next up we have Boruto's move, Tornado High. The first kick that you do before the tornado has increased guard damage, so I'm guessing that's an attempt to try to get that as more of a useful move. I don't know how well it's still going to combo correctly, or if that's still going to be an issue. Next up is the Leaf Flash. This move now increased damage and increased, see if I can read this correctly, I apologize. Striking against an enemy in guard greatly enhances performance. I don't know if this means now that it shatters guard or if it just does increased guard damage. General buff overall for Leaf Flash. Now we move on to the fan favorite, Almighty Push. As you can see, the cooldown got increased from 8 to 11 seconds, so a lot less spam on Almighty Push. Next up we have everybody's favorite Lightning Lariat. Also got a cooldown increase, 13 seconds. No word on whether or not they will be changing the tracking on that. Moving on to supers. We have Massive Rasengan now has invincibility on startup to help you kind of not get picked off when activating it. The legendary Planetary Devastation has seen its range reduced. However, the base cooldown of the super is less than it was before. So you will be getting the super a little bit faster, but it should hopefully not be pulling you in from halfway across the map. The 7 Heavenly Breaths, the Lightning Style Chakra Mode, and the 8 Inner Gates have received a little bit of invincibility on startup, and the extension to duration. Excuse me. Okay, moving down to the list next, we have range types. Range types not getting a lot of love this time around. There are only two big changes are going to be Shikigami Dance Shield now starts up faster, and for your secret technique we have Super God Imitation Drawing, which is size super, one that I've actually been trying to use lately myself, but move that on to another side. The movement speed of the two Buddhist gods has been increased because, yeah, they were a little slow, I'm not gonna lie. Now we go on to defense type, everybody's current meta. So we have Water Style Shark Bomb, increased cooldown to 16 seconds. I'm not sure how to read this. It says reduce absorption effect of ninjutsu reuse time. So I don't know if that means that it no longer resets your ninjutsu, but the description still reads as such. I think maybe now instead of a flat reset, it just kind of chunks a certain amount of your jutsu away. I cannot tell it just yet, but we'll cover that later. Sand Shield also had its cooldown increased and its durability decreased, so that's good. You should be seeing a lot less Sand Shield spam, or at least have it easier to answer. Moving on to the Capture the Flag Cheese move now, Earth Style Subterranean Voyage. The duration of you being underground is lessened. However, your heal I think is still the same, so you get more of a heal now, even though you have less time underground and increased cooldown. What else? We have Snake Thrust, increased cooldown. And that is looking like it for the regular jutsus on defense type. For secret techniques, super expansion has seen its damage increased and expanded range. And then earth style, earth pillar explosion, the knockback has been also enhanced. Moving on to our final list of changes for healers, we have heavy boulder jutsu. It's improved the slow reduction, or the movement speed reduction, pardon me. And then we have Sarada's heal, the green rain ground hold. It has a lower cooldown now, 16 seconds. Went from 20 seconds to 16 seconds. You have invincibility on the startup, where you do a little flip and you throw out the kunai. A little bit of invincibility there, and increased healing. And if we go to cellular extraction jutsu, now 17 seconds cooldown. So that's they added 2 seconds to that to give you a little bit more time before it comes back. Other than the other changes that this patch did with matchmaking and the targeting system, which I have not done myself, those are the changes to the moves. Once again, I will link the Reddit post that I got this information from in my description. Yeah, I think this is awesome. I think this is going to make a couple more jutsus and secret techniques viable, so you'll see more variety. I'm totally okay with it. I mean, it took them about a month to do their first balance patch. I think that's pretty good timing. I hope to see more, and I hope to catch you guys.